Oh my God. I cannot believe that we are finally getting something that I've been wanting for a very, very, very long time. Now, of course, as you guys know, that I'm primarily a Fight Night channel, but in wanting to bring back a new boxing game, another thing that I've always wanted to see is a proper wrestling game being brought back. And the only company to do that would be AKI, now known as Syn Sophia, who are the makers of the WWF No Mercy games and WCW games. They're commonly dubbed the AKI engine. And for me personally, I've played every single one of these games, and I own each and every one of the AKI Nintendo 64 games in my collection. And yes, I played the hell out of these games, and I still play these games to this very day. So, going to the news, Cody Rhodes of All Elite Wrestling, he made an interview recently with Wrestling with Mazik, and I am going to show you the clip where he pretty much confirms to all of the video game wrestling fan base that basically we're going to be getting a new AEW video game with the AKI engine. Holy f***. This is huge news. Here's the clip.
I got one more question for you, and it's about video games. I am a huge gamer, so it's one of the things I cover most on Forbes. So in addition to wrestling and combat sports, I am hoping to see an AEW wrestling game sometime soon. Like, I know these things take a long time. I know a little bit about the development. Where are you guys with this at this point? I've seen Kenny talk about it. I've even seen the Bucks talk about it. I know all their gamers. I believe you're a gamer, if I'm not mistaken. Are you working with anyone in talks? You know, where are we with that?
There's a game task force, as we like to call it, amongst three guys, Kenny, myself, and our vice president of business operations, Nick Sobek.
Okay.
And I can't really if you know how long a game takes to develop,
yeah,
then you already know the timeline, but I can say this. It's the game that people want, if that makes any sense.
Oh, it's so AKI, Syn Sophia.
It may even be the game that was into that,
yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But development for games does take time to get them correct without bugs and without being broken. And with having somebody like Kenny, having Golden Boy around, and having Nick and myself trying to get out there and secure that, hopefully everybody's patience, including mine, really pays off there.
So pretty much from what he's saying is he's saying it without saying that, yeah, the AEW video game is in the works as we speak, and it will be developed by AKI, which is honestly a dream come true. And for me personally, this is just as important as getting a new Fight Night game for me personally. That's how much I love these games. And me and my best friend, we used to play and still do play the hell out of these games at a very high level. And when I say at a very high level, what I mean is me and my boy are untouchable at these games. And it's a shame that there's no online community to support these games. And that's what the AEW video game could mean for esports. And this is why I'm so excited about it, because the one big request that I have for this game is this game is going to be coming probably not for the PS4, because we know the new next generation consoles are right around the corner. So I'm thinking it may be late 2020 at the earliest, maybe 2021 to be more realistic. But I want this game to have a very esports centric type of focus to the game. And what I mean is make it a very competition based game with the AKI engine, because I know I'm not the only one who's alone on this, but I take these games very seriously. And like I said before, I would love to be able to beat everybody else online on that game. And an online No Mercy engine just needs to be done. So please have it more of a esports centric, competition based game that will be very similar in AEW's focus on making a very wrestling and very sports combat type of wrestling, and I appreciate that. So I hope that we do get another AKI game. It pretty much sounds like it's going to happen. I cannot wait. I cannot fucking wait to play these games. And so what that means for this channel is that in the future, whenever any AEW video game news is revealed, I will be breaking the news to you guys. In addition to Fight Night Champion, whenever that AEW video game comes out, you will be seeing content here, and a lot of it. And this is amazing news for the wrestling video game community, because we finally get to throw that WWE 2K garbage in the trash can. WWE 2K, it's not a bad video game per se, but the engine has just gotten stale, and honestly, we need a new breath of fresh air in the wrestling video game community, and that AEW video game is going to be it. WWF No Mercy to this day is still the gold standard of wrestling video games, and for that I agree. You know, with WWF No Mercy and the rest of those games, anybody who was born or played those games back in the day will tell you those games were serious business. And when you add an AEW game on the PS4, on the PS5, with an online community, oh man, there's so much untapped potential. So I'm really interested and eager to see how they're gonna approach the esports aspect of their video game. And what I do know is if there's any online leaderboards, tournaments, whatever they have planned, you will see me in the building. So with that being said, I'm gonna segue into some high level AKI engine footage and give you guys a glimpse of what tournament level AKI 64 wrestling would look like in a modern day era. So with that being said, enjoy this one-on-one footage that me and my boy recorded, and leave your thoughts, opinions, and what you would like to see in a brand new AKI wrestling game for modern day consoles or next gen consoles. Let me know what you guys think. Look forward to some AEW and AKI wrestling video game content in the future. Sniper